What's good, everybody? It's TK Sports here with my very first NBA 2K24 series here on YouTube. We're gonna start today with my favorite team of all time, the Boston Celtics. Only thing is a twist. We're starting in the 2000s era, the Kobe era, back when I first fell in love with the game. A little fun fact about me: my favorite color is green. That's literally the only reason that I chose to be a Celtics fan, honestly. And it's paying well for me these days, you know what I'm saying? With my boys being in the finals, you know what I'm saying? Got the Celtics in five, Celtics in five, Celtics in five. But anyways, let's go over the team real quick. We got the brand Double P, Paul Pierce, the truth. 87 overall. Got Antoine Walker, you know what I'm saying? Very underrated player in his day. I think Antoine Walker, let me look at his awards real quick. He did make two All Star games. Yeah, highly efficient score. Was a big Antoine Walker fan coming up. Tony Delk, underrated shooting guard. J.R. Bremer, I do not remember too well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Vin Baker, I remember at center. Walter McCartney, I remember. Shammond Williams, I definitely remember as point guard. Um, Still trying to remember J.R. Bremer. I do not remember. But not only is this going to be somewhat of a rebuild to try to expedite the process and help Paul Pierce get a championship earlier than 2008, but we're also going to be playing some of these games. So we're going to see what we can do with this roster. The only for sure guy, in my opinion, I hate to say this, the only for sure on this team is going to be Paul Pierce. I want to keep Antoine Walker, but if I could find something a little bit better, I surely will. Makes sense. Looking at the team a little bit. Maybe I can. Let's see who's in free agency in this era. Nobody. Ha. Bunch of auto-generated G leaguers. Earl Boykins is there, but at 5'5", I'm not really interested in some Earl Boykins at 30 years old. Ray for Alston might be interesting. How much do you want? Can I get him for lower than that? Just on a 2-year player option deal? He doesn't want that? Eh, take him for 1 year then. Or maybe I could do less for two and move him later. Let's see if he'll take this deal. All right. Picked up Ray for Alston. No disrespect, Mr. Bremer, but seems like you're going to be the odd man out first. Let's look in this. I'd like to see the trade finder just to see who we could possibly snag from another team, especially if it's at a pretty decent rate. Like Aaron Davis at 23 was only 84 years old. That I feel like that's criminal. But let's see. They want Paul Pierce. That's not happening. Um, Mike Bibby, Paul Pierce again. Definitely not happening. Let's see who's out there. Steve Nash was a guy I was thinking about, but 87 overall, 28 years old. Yeah, they're not. They're not trying to move on from him just yet. Uh, let's go to point guards. That's my first thing. Is I'd like to get somewhat of a versatile point guard that can, obviously bring the ball up the court, uh, shoot it from distance. I'd love to be able to get Gilbert Arenas. Let's see what we can maneuver here. Warriors, Gilbert Arenas. 4-star value. I'll give you Bremer. So you make up 213K. And Anthony Wallace. And 68 overall. I'll give up McCartney. We still have to make up 418K. I will take on Matthew Knight. I'll also give you the Sixers lottery protected first round pick. Nope. Okay. I will also give up A 2005 first round pick. Nope. Okay. 2007. Nope. And a second from this year. Nothing. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe if I sweep the pot a little bit. This is one. Gill is also someone I consider giving up Antoine Walker for. So who's your biggest contract that you don't need? Eric Dampier. I don't think I can make this work with him making $12 million. Skip Arenas might be a little too rich for our blood. That's okay. Let's see who else we have in the pool here of potential starting point guards for the squad. I do like Jason Williams. Not for Antoine Walker, but I do like Jason Williams. Doesn't seem that we have anybody of value, honestly. Let's see if we can throw Twan in the trade finder. See what people are offering. We got 6 deals on the table. One for Elton Brand. I mean, we get younger. Not really a big Michael Ola Candy fan, but there's Jason Williams that trade, but Wesley Pearson is not enough. Person is not enough. Sharif Abdul Rahim, nah. Marcus Camby, nah. Ron Artest. We like Ron Artest. I can re-sign him. After 13 a game now. What about Twan and this first round pick? Let's see what's out there. Allen Houston, if he wasn't 31. That's a shooter. That's the shooter that I want. I like the idea of Kenyon Martin, though. Third year in the league, athletic freak. Kenyon Martin was an all-star in his day. Kind of plays that big man role like I want him to. Kerry Kittles is another interesting guy. He was a shooter, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of what I need alongside. I mean, he was okay. Great perimeter defender. Playmaking is at a B minus. I'm gonna keep this one. Keep that in mind because then I can upgrade my shooting guard position as well as keep a solid power forward. They'll probably develop into more. Gary Payton, Brent Mary. No, that's too old. Jerry Stackhouse, Christian Leitner. Nah. Fall for 2 first round picks. I'm just curious. I just like to see. So Jonas Ilgauskas, I'm good. Jalen Rose was also good on. Allen Houston, no. Gary Payton, Antoine Jameson, none of these trades. So, one thing I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to reverse trade finder for Kmart. Dang, I don't want to move him. What about RJ? Just curious. J Kid, nothing. All right, 2K. That's nice. But I think we're going to go with that deal for Twan and the first round pick. Excuse me. For Kerry Kittles and Kenyon Martin. All right, so now we have a lineup of Paul Pierce, Kenyon Martin, Kerry Kittles, Tony Delk will come off my bench, Jared Bremer still my starting point guard, along with Rafer Alston, whoever the hell John Crotty is, and Shamar Williams. What I'm thinking of doing, just seeing how this first season kind of plays out, kind of want to rebuild in the off season, see if we can potentially sign someone. Because obviously this team is not ready yet to win a championship, but that's the goal by the in this series is that we win a couple of them. Starting off decent. 6-8. That's actually not decent. That's kind of bad. We're below 500. 6-9, 7-9. All these notifications. Cool. Who's in this draft? Curious. This is the draft. Okay. In all reality, I'm thinking I probably need to try to move into this top three. This top three, top four. So I can snag one of these guys. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's stop for a second. Because it looks like we're going to be a pretty pedestrian team. I traded my first round pick away. Probably should have done that. See if we can get it back. Or let's look at some of the current standings, some of the current teams. 13-5. The Indiana Pacers lead the way. The Orlando Magic with T-Mac are already 4-15. Wow. Huh. Is T-Mac out? How long is he out? Oh, switch left back on day to day. Okay. Miami Heat, who look like a pretty bad team with Eddie Jones being the best player at 83 overall. Cleveland as well most likely won't be too good. Denver, Houston, Steve Francis on Houston. Steve Francis, I mean, will probably pick that back around. The Clips. Was Andre Miller really a Clipper? Or did they make a trade? Because I do not remember him as a Clipper. But I'm going to see if I can trade with the Miami Heat for their first round pick. No. How about the Clippers? Okay. They were like Tony Duck in the first rounder from '07. I'm willing to do that. All right. Make some changes. Sean Crofty's back in the rotation. I don't even know if he was fucking playing for real, but hey, is what it is. Ready for Alston. And Shamon Williams. Oh yeah, let me also just go ahead and trade back for my first round pick because I'm thinking with enough capital I can probably flip if I don't get the pick I'm looking for. I can probably flip my pick back into something. Don't want it. 05 lottery protected. 04, which isn't that great of a draft. That's Dwight Howard. And I don't remember anybody else. Rebecca Okafor. I'm good on those guys. We can add the exception, and we're gonna move on. Now we have 3 first round picks in this very stacked class of LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, even Kyle Korver's back there. And then we're just gonna let the sim engine do its thing. I kind of just want to turn on. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that on just for the video's sake. I normally don't play with that on just because I like to keep my rotations intact. But hey, can't have it stop every 30 freaking seconds. How's everybody's day today? Y'all good? All right. As I take a swig of my OJ, um, Donald Foyle, D. Oliver for J.R. Bramer and Carr. Who is my center again? Vin Baker. Donald Foyle is 27 and a little bit of an upgrade, but not much. Dean Oliver, David Carr, Bramer. I'll take the deal. Should have given me Gilbert, but hey, it is what it is. Kmart, no. I said Kmart, no. Not taking that deal. Sean Kemp for Vin Baker. 40-year-old Sean Kemp. I don't even know how old he is in this series, but hey, he Sean Kemp's well before my time. I'm good. Eric Snow for I'm good. All right, let's get past the trade deadline is passed, and we're gonna get through the rest of this season. It does not look like we're the ninth seed currently. I don't think we're the eighth seed. That's ninth. Maybe if we will off a couple wins in a row. Ah, don't care about the contract extensions right now. That's three straight losses. Ugh. Still a well below 500 team. About to check that here in a second. We're ninth currently to the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have again nobody. But if I'm looking at my standings real quick, the 76ers are 43-20. The Miami Heat are the worst team. Unfortunately, I couldn't get their pick, so not going to do much for me. But the Clippers are bad. Clippers are pretty bad. Um, I also have. I gotta look at my capital again. I'm pretty sure I have my pick. I don't think it'll. Let's just look at the mock drafts real quick. Say we take Lou Hughes, whoever the fuck that is. Darnell Kyle Korver's right there. And Dennis Morris. That's where we're looking to be kind of projected. So honestly, it does nothing for us. If we make the playoffs, we're just probably losing the first round to the 76ers. It'll just be more so nice thing to see. And we're down to the 10th seed with what's that, around 9 games left. It's not looking too good for us. And we just lost to the Cavaliers, who were the team that we're fighting for that spot. Uh, yeah, I think my boys aren't going to make it this year. Better luck next year, boys. Better luck next year. As we finish the season against the Detroit Pistons with a 36-46 record. Kobe Bryant's MVP, averaging 34, 6, and 5. Shout out to Kobe. Legend, rest in peace to that good brother. Rookie of the year was Yao Ming at 16, 13, and an assist, a steal, and 2 blocks per game. Bobby Jackson, I'm pretty sure really did win a 6-man in real life. I don't know if it was on 3, but I'm pretty sure he won one. If I do my Googles real quick, bear with me 1 second. Bobby Jackson, OG Bobby Jackson. I know it's Bobby Johnson, but we're going to call him OG Bobby Jackson today. Look at his basketball reference real quick. He did indeed win the 2002, 2003 6-man. Oh, that's crazy. That's pretty unique. Ben Wallace, Defensive Player of the Year. He kind of ran the Defensive Player of the Year. And wow, he averaged 19 boards a game at 6'9" in the early 2000s. Is wild. Almost 20 rebounds a game and 3 blocks. Jesus Christ. Ricky Davis was most improved, jumping from 17.7 to 25 a game, and shot 50% from the field. The Cavaliers want to get the number 1 pick. Him and LeBron, for boy, Lord have mercy. Coach of the year was Phil, the Zen Master, 61-21 record with Shaq and Kobe. Executive of the year was Jason Taylor. First team All NBA, Kobe, AI, KG, Timmy, and Shaquille O'Neal. Essentially the guys that dominated this entire generation. Um, Nothing crazy here. Jason Kidd, Tracy McGrady, Chris Webber, Dirk, and Big Ben Wallace. In the second team, third team, Vince Carter, Gary Payton, Twan Walker. And we traded him away. He went on to average 29 a game for the Nets. 29. What did P average? 27, 6, and 4. I mean, it's not that too much off. But still, 29 a game is elite. Well, we'll see. What did Kmart give us this year? Gave us 17-10. Honestly, I'll take it. I mean, still developing player. Not at that all-star range yet, but after some player progression, they'll probably get there next year, honestly. Let's see who make playoffs. None of the teams that I'm currently holding the pick over except the 76ers have made the playoffs. Okay. So we're going to simulate the playoffs, see how everything goes. And the Lakers dominate. Surprised to see the Warriors get there. So early. Shaq wins Finals MVP. Kobe won the regular season MVP. Damn good year for the Lakers. All right, player retirements. Who's gone? John Stockton at 41, 19 years in the league. Scottie Pippen, Chris Dudley, Avery Johnson. I didn't know he played for the Mavericks. Then goes on to coach them. That's great. Michael Jordan, Steve Kerr, Sean Kemp, Danny Ferry, Stacey Augmon, Dikembe Mutombo. Doesn't actually retire yet, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to change that. Chris Childs, a guy who got two-piece by Kobe. And yeah, I think we're gonna let the rest of them stand. I'm not sure if Scotty retired at this point, but yeah, Scotty Pippen, who cares? Alan Bibby and Mike O'Corin are retiring. Your Hall of Famers: Michael Jordan, John Stockton, Scottie Pippen. Jersey retirements: John Stockton, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Sean Kemp. Historical changes. We got some brandings here. Nothing for us. We don't really change our brand that much as the Celtics. League meetings. We're not going to change anything. Draft lottery. So we have two picks in the 11 and 12, essentially. We're just going to skip it. And we got 11 and 12. Nice. Well, as well as 28. 29, I believe I saw. Yeah, 29. So we're gonna staff signings. Who was our coach? I don't even know in this era. It was Ricky Jones. Ricky Jones. You can keep your job one more year, Ricky. Assistant head coach. I don't really care about this stuff, honestly. We're just gonna go to the draft. Skip the combine, skip the pre-draft workouts. Don't care. And we're gonna try to move this pick because I'm trying to get into that top 3 range. Let's do 11 and 12. So the Bucks for number 1. No. Okay. Worth a shot. 11 and 12 to the Hawks for number 2. No. Okay. Worth a shot. Number 4 from the Heat. Worth a shot. Key 28 as well. I'm going to move mountains for this. I need me a D Wade or somebody like that in my life. The Nuggies. Son of a gun. Let's give up the second. See if that changes anything. And I'll give you Kerry Kittles. I feel like that was a bit of a reach. I really do. But, I mean, the guy we're going to draft, we're probably going to replace him with Kittles anyway. LeBron goes number 1 to the Bucks. Okay. Ray Allen and LeBron James teaming up a little bit earlier. Do not take Dwayne Wade. Motherfucker. All right. I can still get Melo or Chris Bosh. Is there any way I can trade this pick? They're not going to let me. We're going to take Melo. Love Melo. Also, it's kind of a dynamic duo amongst him and P. Plus, P can slide down and play the 2. So if you really look for that guard. Oh well, like I said, I have Melo on the team now. So Carmelo Anthony along with Paul Pierce. I'll probably just slot Paul down to the two, make him a two shooting guard. Yeah, he's still pretty good. With Melo playing the three and the four, I also have Kenyon Martin. I just need to figure out this guard position. I need a point guard, man. Let's see. Anthony Wallace, don't even know who the fuck you are. Don't care. Jason Kidd's in for agency. And we have to make up $17 million. Is there any way we could ship some stuff off and make that happen? I'd love to get rid of Vin Baker. You got to go. Making that much money, 13 mil? And nobody just wants to take his contract. What I might do is I might ship him off for smaller contracts, like these two right here, and then trade my next biggest contract. Happens to be a Donald Foyle, but Glenn Washington. Yeah, you can go, buddy. And I'll seriously take a Spurs second rounder for that. Do we have the money for J Kidd now? We're 2 million short. Is there anybody else we can move on from? I don't want to trade my entire core. Is there any other point guard out there? Gary Payne's a little old. Baron Davis, who's an unrestricted free agent. Jason Terry. We're not going after fucking Nora Boykins. Ollie Zerb. David Robinson. Jamal McGlure. Let's see. Who else? Let's see. I mean, I tried to trade for Gilbert. I need to make up 168 million. I need to make up 168K. See if we can get rid of Eugene Kelly. And then now let's just see if Gil is willing to come down and become a Celtic. Give him a max contract. Just in case he is not interested, I will look into signing McGlure. Yeah, McGlure at $5 million. It's not too bad, just in case that Gil doesn't want to. Ah, nice. Gil's gonna sign with us. Okay. Now we have a lineup of Gilbert Arenas, Paul Pierce, Carmelo Anthony, Kenyon Martin, and Donald Foyle at the center. We gotta get this bench together. But I mean, I'm kind of satisfied at least with our starting five. Mark Jackson's old ass. I'm good. Let's just go to player progression. Let them sign somebody in the off season. Oh, we got Anthony Wallace back. Cool. Player progression. Gil jumped to an 88. For some reason, Paul regressed to an 85. Okay. Kenyon jumped up to an 85. Melo jumped. He just stays at 82 first year. Donald jumps to a 76. But Gil, okay. What did he average last year? It was 20 a game. We love that for Gil. I'm gonna skip all the summer league. I'm gonna skip all that bullshit. No one cares. Now we're gonna use the 04 draft class. And that's pretty much episode one in the books, boys and girls. We'll be back next time and we'll go over this season, see where we can head up, see where we can get to. Yeah, everybody have a great rest of their day and peace.